What is going on, everyone? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Benchmade 7505. This is a brand new knife that just came out from Benchmade, and this is not a full review, more like a kind of a mini review, quick overview, and I'll have a full review later on. And so here's the box here. Nice gold class box. It's a 7505-132 MLK, number 79. This is the unlimited limited version. Okay, so here it is. This is the Benchmade 7505 dual action knife, and as you can see, it pretty much just looks like a much larger version of the 755 MPR, the mini pocket rocket, previous initial design from Shane Siebert. Just for a quick size comparison, I'll show it to you guys next to the Benchmade Adamus, the 275 Adamus or Adamus, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but you see it is a little bit larger and longer than the Adamus here, and in terms of thickness wise, about the same thickness. Obviously it looks like the blade stock is a little bit thicker on the Adamus here, but one thing to note is that this is actually the 7505 is actually a little bit heavier than the Adamus. So and that's the 275 is actually pretty heavy as it is, but this is a little bit heavier. Now to access the automatic part of it, you just pull up on the secret scale release here. You see the knife shoots out, the blade shoots out, I mean, with quite a lot of force, actually. So if you're not holding on to this securely, it's going to flip out of your hands. So just be aware of that. So I have to say the knife is very comfortable in the hand, despite its kind of like blocky look to it. The jimping on the back of the handles are really good, actually. I love this. Problem is the jimping on the back of the blade spine is actually kind of sucky. It doesn't really serve to do anything. I mean, the spine is actually rolled. It's actually curved, so it doesn't really serve very much purpose up here. It gives you a little bit of purchase, but I mean, just not as great as the jimping back on the handles here. Now, of course, all the parts here are all titanium, and is covered by these two slabs of G10 here. And you can see that the G10 serves as an overextension prevention here, so it doesn't travel past this point here. The one thing about this is, I know it's a pocket clip. I don't know what the deal is going on with that, but you can see it doesn't contact the scale. I don't know if that was done on purpose, or to allow you to slip it in and out of your jeans easier, or was this just an error on my particular one I received. Now, if any of you get one of these knives, write back to me and let me know whether or not your pocket clip is touching the scale or not. I actually prefer to be touching. I know this will make it easier to slip in and out of the pocket, but I like it to be actually held in there securely. So. And you can see the pocket clip is just very reminiscent of the MPR, and got all the other like the groove here is also reminiscent of Siebert's designs here. You see the little groove there on the 275. Oh, one thing I do want to mention on the automatic, if you use the automatic opening of this knife, be aware that when you go to close the knife, see if I can do it safely here. If you go to close the knife, you get to about here, and you feel the detent ball suck it in right about there, but see, it's still open, so you got to push it back past the detent ball. And you hear that click? Now you know it's completely closed, so now you can access the manual function of the knife again. And one more thing to mention, this has rather weak detent, by the way. You can see it just flings out when I shake it out. So that's the first thing I noticed. That's really, not really, but it's a relatively weak detent. So be aware of that. I don't really think it's going to swing out in your pocket or anything like that, but I mean, I was expecting a little more detent, but I assume it's probably because it has the automatic function, and if you get a stronger detent on it, it's probably not going to fly open. But when it does, you can really feel it. So anyways, as I said, this was just a quick look at the knife, more of a mini review, not a full review. I'll come back with some decent pictures and a better idea what the knife is at a later time. So if you guys have any questions, leave them below or send me a personal message. Any other questions, you can just ask away. Aside from that, I want to say thank you all for joining me on this video. Take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.